Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Lovely to be here. Back again with SPTV, and also I get to work with Sarah live here. We haven't done it live together here, but we not obviously work with Zooms and Facebook Lives. So lovely to see you. Lovely to be here with Sarah. Need to put my teeth in. Yeah. And
It's a pleasure to be invited back onto here, and especially a pleasure to be working with Sarah, like she said before. She's known as Pink Angel Sarah. Have I done that in the right order? Is it Angel Pink Sarah? I'm not sure. But anyway, we do have a Facebook. You can follow us. It's called The Two Sarahs on Facebook, so please share us. But obviously, please support SPTV because they are doing a wonderful thing to allow mediums to come on here and be able to connect with you. And I'm very grateful for that, and I'm sure Sarah is too. So we look forward to seeing you all, or we won't see you, will we? Speaking to you and trying to connect with spirit. Well, we're not going to try, we are going to connect with spirit. That's the most important thing. We're going to be positive and hopefully bring some uplifting to you.
Yeah.
Lovely. Hello, Bethany.
Hi, Bethany.
If I remember correctly, they have to give permission to allow us to see their feed. Is that right, Richard? Yes. Oh, lovely. Okay, wonderful.
It's just that their comments will be public, so please be mindful of what they post. If you don't want people to see stuff, please don't post it. So yeah. Hello, Yura, is that? Hello, how are you?
Yeah. Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
Let us know where.
Hello, Alison.
Let us know where you're from as well, because it's always nice to know what part of the country you're coming from. Evening, Heidi. And Christine Davis. And another Christine. Now, Maria. Sorry if we get this wrong.
Hi, Kim. How are you? Lovely to see you. Yeah. Hi, Tracy.
Pamela Rogers. Evening. And Deborah Edmonds. Nikki.
Hello, Nikki.
Evening.
Linda Rich, hi.
Good evening, Terry. We're from Bognor and Chichester, so we're on the West Sussex coast down here. Luckily, we haven't got any snow at the moment, although they do say we're going to get some snow next week, don't they? So, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't. Evening, Wendy and Faith. Evening.
Hi, Tina. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. B. Kaylee, how are you? Daniela, how? Ooh. And Venice, how lovely.
Beautiful pictures coming up.
Emma.
And if you tuned in at the beginning, there were some lovely pictures of people that you want to be remembered. So let's send healing thoughts to all the family members that have been left behind to carry on with their journey. Lovely idea to be able to put those pictures up, isn't it?
Hi, Suzanne.
Cheryl, evening, Cheryl. Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Bethany, Pennsylvania, USA. Lovely.
Beautiful. Oh.
Wow. Chicago, so you've got some nice people far away connecting tonight. Oh, that's definitely not Hi, Bill.
Hello, William. Hi, Bill. Hi, Veronica. Amazing lady, does so much for everyone. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Hello, Kathy from Zimbabwe. Absolutely amazing. Wow.
Wow.
Hi, Rhonda. That's a lovely
A
dog.
little
I
dog.
like his coat. It's pink. Oh, dear. Yeah.
So we're ready to go, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sarah and I is going to connect with the spirit world and pass messages on. So we need you to interact with us. And if you understand the information, we need you to type in for us. There is a 15-second delay, isn't it? That last time I said 15 minutes, but it's 15-second delay. So we'll just carry on. We're going to try and do 2 messages each and then swap over. If that doesn't work, we'll go with the flow and we'll see where we're going. But I'm sure it will. That's how we normally work. And spirit are good there. I do have a gentleman that's drawing close, and I want to lean slightly to one side. So I'm asking him why I'm leaning to one side. He said I had a slight, when I walked, I would have leaned to one side as I walked. I had hip problems, he's telling me, and I reached a really good age. He's also telling me I'm in my 80s. So I am on father there, and he's just said I am father. So I've got somebody's father here. I've also just been given the name Richard, which would connect around him as well. He said my mobility, I was still able to get around, but obviously I wasn't able to be running, rushing here everywhere. I was slow, and I just had to take my time and stabilize myself because I was leaning there as well. He said he's stiff the joint, and I'm asking him to give me more information. I just feel achy all over, especially around the shoulders and neck and going down the upper body because of that leaning to one side. He said I still shuffled around, I was still able to get around, and I still done bits and pieces around the household. I didn't have to go into a care home. I stayed in my own home as well. Didn't have a massive house, he's saying, but what I worked for, I worked hard for, and I achieved a great deal in life. And I supported my family and friends as well. Family was really important to him. And he's just talking about 2 girls. So there'll be 2 girls that are connected to him on earth. And he said there's a dog in spirit with him too. I'm asking him to give me a little bit more information. I am actually seeing his house. He is showing me his house. It wouldn't be that far from the road. He either had a very small front garden. I've got a very small front garden with a hedge and a little path going down to a black gate he's showing me. And then I hit the road, pavement, then the road. Sorry, he corrected me. Wasn't a busy road in his days, but got busier as more cars came along, he's telling me there as well. I've also got David. So if anybody recognised any of this information, please type in so we can get a connection and a flow going there. I'm asking him what he'd like. Sorry?
Richard can take it.
Oh, wow, Richard. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, Richard, can everybody hear you, or are you quiet? Lovely. Oh, wonderful. So Richard, who actually puts all this together and allows us to be streamed to you, can actually understand all that information. So he's just going to be able to speak to us in a minute. He's also telling me he passed naturally. There wasn't anything of great concern that took him over. He's telling me he just went naturally.
Yes.
Natural progression of life is what he's telling me. He's also telling me he had quite a good outlook in life, there, more on a positive side than on the negative side. And he's also telling me that if people were negative, he would have tried to, or he would have told them, I've got to say, not try to, he told them to try and be positive. And he wouldn't have liked people to be negative about other people. You understand that, Richard?
I would, yes.
Lovely. Okay, I'm losing my earphone here. He's also, do you understand the dog in spirit as well? I've got
yes.
Yeah, lovely. And do you understand that it's a golden colour?
I wouldn't. Oh, yes. Yes, you are right. Yes.
Wonderful. That's absolutely brilliant. But I would have been quite near a river as well. There would be a river that runs down where I could have walked to.
What's that river?
Walk to the river.
I can recall.
You have to think about that. I could have walked to it. About 5-10 minute walk, he's telling me. Quite a fast. Can't get my words out. You understand he would have had problems getting his words out.
Towards the end, just obviously natural.
Yeah, and you also understand about teeth, issues with his teeth.
I wouldn't know that. He never said anything about his teeth.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yet again, he was a positive man, so he wouldn't be negative about things.
True, that's okay, very true. He wants to talk about Christmases, the fun times of Christmases and people getting together. And he wants to say that he wouldn't have had big gatherings, but the gatherings he had meant the world to him. Absolutely meant the world to him. He said, I ate a steady diet, so I don't want foreign food. And when he's saying foreign food, he's just said, I wouldn't have wanted Chinese or Indians like that. I wanted proper, wholesome
That's correct.
food. And plain, quite plain.
He did.
So not a lot of fancy bits there as well. He's also telling me he would have gleaned information. He would have liked to learn and expand his knowledge, because I've just been given lots of books, and he would have said he enjoyed understanding how things worked and how the backgrounds of how things worked.
Yeah, that's more for me. When I was a child growing up, I would take things apart and read and learn how to put it all back together again.
Oh, okay, lovely, brilliant, wonderful. But he's just given me the name Paul, so Paul will connect around within that family as well. And I've got to go to July, and I've just tripped over in July, so I'm asking him why I tripped over July. There's something about July that has been forgotten.
I can't recall.
Boom, boom. Right, because I've just tripped over it, and it's like I want to recall it, but I'm not. I want to go towards the end, and I want to go back round. He's actually given me the 22nd or 24th there, so look around those dates, and hopefully it'll come together.
I do have on the 19th, but that's the only thing I can think of.
All right. No, he's just said, let's go back to the 20s. So there's something, it's the 22nd or 24th. There's something there because he's just repeated it.
Okay,
thank you. He also wants to go to August as well, and I want lots of flowers in August. I want to be happy. I want to be remembering all the eventful events that happen in August. So I do feel there's a whole mixture of things that would take place, not just birthdays, but I want anniversaries in August there as well. Now he's just given me a goldfish. Now I'm going to do this symbolic for you. So somebody around you, if it's not you, is feeling a bit like that goldfish that's just going round in a bowl and can't get out of it. All right, so you understand. Okay, so he's around you. He knows what's going on, and the frustration. You understand about the frustration.
Yes, I do.
Yep. So he's just given you confirmation that he's around you as well. He said he's still got his slippers on.
Well, I hope so. It cost me a lot of money.
Okay. So, and he's just said, I would have worn glasses, but mainly in my pocket. He would have liked to put it in his pocket.
Yeah, no one would see him wearing glasses.
Right. And he's also said, you'll remember the pipe smoke.
Yes, that is true, because I've been having that for the last few days. Yes.
Lovely. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. He says there's a few words that need to be said within the family, but it's to reunite people.
We had that a few days ago, so that would make sense.
Okay, wonderful. So he is definitely around you, and so you must be asking for confirmation as well. I'm asking him what else he wants to say, but he says I don't have to say a lot to you.
That is correct. That's more when you've just realised. That's a lot more.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But I've got to shuffle cards with you as well. Shuffle the cards.
Yeah.
Do you understand? As long as you understand why he's saying shuffle the cards.
Yeah, I can see what he's doing there. Thank you.
All right, lovely. As long as you understand, I am going to leave his love, but I don't feel he would have said it openly, but he wants to leave it to you now.
Okay, thank you.
I've also got to give you a purple heart. Now, I had that the other day. That means something in... Is that something in one of the forces, isn't it? A purple heart?
Yes, he was in the forces.
Right, okay. So I am going to leave his love with you. And you must be a real deep daydreamer.
Oh, I'm in the clouds every day.
Lovely.
How am I going to spend that 110 million this week?
Brilliant. Keep dreaming it. Keep dreaming. It's the only way we make it happen.
Yeah, well, I've been waiting for 2 years.
Just keep dreaming. And he's just smiling. He's got the most broadest smile on his face. So he would have worn a hat, a flat cap hat.
That would have been his father.
Oh, right, okay. But he's just given me the flat cap.
Yeah,
I am going to leave his love with you.
That's lovely. Thank you ever so much.
Yeah, there would have been a Scotty dog in spirit as well.
Spotty.
A Scotty dog.
Oh, Scotty.
Scotty dog, yes.
Yes, that would make sense, yeah.
Lovely. And I'm going to say thank you for working with me.
Thank you, Sarah. That was lovely. That was my father, by the way.
Lovely. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
Lovely. Isn't that nice?
Amazing.
Evening, Marcus. Sorry.
That's okay. I was just going to say hello, Marcus. Great you could join us this evening.
It is difficult because we are both on different screens, aren't we? Evening, Chris. So, okay, let's see where we're going to go next. If you have just joined us, we are the two Sarahs, or we work as the two Sarahs. Pink Angel Sarah with the pink hair. And okay, we do work in tandem, so we're going to do 2 messages each and then pass back to the other.
Hi, Siobhan.
And Susan Ross, evening. Hi.
Hello, Jackie.
And Gary
Hi,
Walker.
Gary. Hi, Ruth. Yeah. Okay.
Lovely.
Over to you, Sarah.
Wonderful. Okay, so again, I have another gentleman that's drawing close, but he's upright and he's standing upright, and I've got authority within my speech. I have got a loud voice, not loud that I boom, but I can get my point over. He's telling me. I'm almost 6 foot, if not over 6 foot by 1 inch. He's telling me, so we are 6 foot and 1 inch, and he's got that smile and that cheek with him. But then he goes straight into serious there. He is serious, and he's saying, this is now I need to be serious. So he's come through, and I want to connect with my daughter, he's telling me. So this is father. I want to connect to my daughter. And so if anybody understands this, please type in. We have got a 15-second delay. So I am a daughter. I want to connect with my daughter, and I want to talk to you on a bit of a serious nature, but we won't open it up because it's not for us to open up. He'll only tell us what you will understand where he needs to get to. But he's saying that was how he was. He would be fun and loving one moment, and then he'd go very serious, and let's get to the point, and let's not deviate from that point as well, he's telling me. I am asking him what he did for a career. I would have been in an office environment. I would have worked over people, and they would have done what I asked them to do. And he's saying, no, they would have done what he asked them. So there's no, you go and do this and then go and do what you want. You do what I ask you, or he would have come down hard on them. He's telling me that had respect. People had respect, and he knew their boundaries with him. And he said that carried on at home. I would have been like that at home. You knew when you crossed that boundary, and you didn't do it very often either there. So if you understand this information, I've just heard the name David. So David's come in there as well. David would connect around him somewhere. Actually, I feel David's on Earth there as well. So, and I've just been given a tree, and I'm asking him what type of tree, but I think it's either a plum tree or a pear tree, because my first thought was a pear. He gave me a pear tree. Okay, I understand. There's a pair of plum trees. Okay, it's funny how they give it to you, but that's what it was as well. right? He's telling me that his wife, who I feel is still on earth because I don't want her over this side with him. He's saying, I always liked her to look fresh and I always liked her to be just so. He appreciated all the hard work she'd done for him and she gave him a lot of support. So if anybody understands this information, type in there. I've got the month of May that would be very relevant with him. Hi, Kim, you understand, sounds like your dad. You understand all of it. He's talking about May. May's very relevant, and I'm asking him to give me I want the beginning of May, so I do want the beginning, and I don't want to go, actually, I've just been given the 7th. I've been given the 5th and the 7th, so it's going to be around the 5th or the 7th of May, so if you can just let me know if you understand that. And again, I've got to give William, the name William. William can be Bill can be short for William there, so I've got to give you that as well. We'll relate around him. Right, okay. My throat, I would have had issues with his throat, he's telling me. My throat would have gone croaky because I've got a croakiness in my throat there. And he's telling me I would have struggled for breath as well. And I've definitely gone to my lungs or my chest there, my lungs and chest area. So I would have had problems there. So Kim, if you understand that, let me know there as well. He's also asking you, do you understand about the 2 trees? Because he's just brought that back in. And he's also talking about ducks and he's laughing. Funny stories with the ducks. So Kim, if you can talk to me or type in there, that'd be amazing. There as well. He's telling me that he would have worn suits to work because I am neat and tidy and his shoes would have been polished. He's telling me that was important to him. That was how he was brought up and he would have passed that on to his family. Although he said it didn't really get passed on, they kind of ignored me. So he's quite blunt talking to get his point across. Kim, do you understand all this information? Just type in for me if you do. And if you don't understand the rest of the information, just say so and then somebody else might grab it as well. I've also got to go to October and I feel October's passing and I want to be at the end of October because I've just been given the 30th. All right, so I want to be right at the end there. And I've also got an Albert within the family. Now that is in spirit because I want it there. Not the names or May. Okay. So if anybody else understands all that information, he's the type of person, he's told me he stands up straight. He was in charge of people. He worked in an office environment because I've got a suit on, very polished shoes there, worked in there, and he would have told people what to do and they would have respected him and done that. They wouldn't have gone off and done anything else because he would have made sure they'd done what he'd done. And he would have had a jokey manner, but then he would have been very serious there too. I can't remember the dates I've just given you, but I do remember he's just said May again, so May's really important. He's talking about 2 fruit trees that were, for him, are relevant to him. He's telling me there's a funny story within the family about ducks, and it's almost like these ducks are chasing someone. The ducks are chasing someone because I can see them running after someone as well. He would have had chest and lung problems and issues in the throat as well because I am breathing problems there. So if anybody understands that, just type in for me. So if you don't understand the names, hold on to the names because quite often we don't remember them when we're just thinking of one person. I think I gave Albert because I've just got Albert's in spirit there as well. And they've just given Mavis as well. I'm asking him for more information there as well. Something changed when he was 60, not just retirement, something drastically changed that would have affected him health-wise, he's telling me, when I was 60, in my early 60s. Early 60s. Oh, really? Okay, Richard, you're getting a double message then. You don't understand about the ducks. Could you ask in the family, because I feel they are chasing somebody off down the road. Yes, please do. He's come in because there must be something that you need to embrace and talk about. Because at the very beginning of the conversation, he said that we have to be serious and get down to business. So, Richard, you understand what he's trying to say? Lovely. Okay. All right. So I am going to, I'm asking him, is there anything else? I do have to give you a melon, so I'm going to have to give you a melon. As long as you understand what he's saying. Can everybody hear you still? Lovely. Okay, we have connected back with Richard, who puts all this together for us and allows us to broadcast. And he's just said he can actually understand all the information there. So I hadn't actually left him. So I am going to leave. He understands why he's come through to give that information to him. So we're going to hopefully allow Richard to mull over about the ducks chasing somebody there. I do want to leave his regards, but in such a warm manner that you would know he loves you.
Thank you.
And he says, keep those fingers crossed. Keep them crossed. And go forward. And go forward with pride. And don't forget to stand up straight. He's telling me, stand up straight, be proud, because I understand. We all topple a bit, I hope you understand, but that's what makes you stronger and go forward with more purpose, Richard.
Okay.
Hope you understand what he's saying there.
Yes.
And and he says it's strength in abundance. We learn from that and go forward, and that's really important. So I'm going to leave his regards, which is really love, because that's what he's given me. And I'm going to say thank you for reclaiming him.
Okay,
thank you.
Yeah.
And I will hand over to...
So Albert was my grandfather who wore the cap.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense why he came through. Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you for that. And I shall pass over to Sarah then.
Just wait here for Sarah, just in case.
Oh, it's lovely, Richard. You're deserving of a message, and amazing evidence, Sarah. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. So, any more hellos, or are we just carrying straight into it? Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Hello, Dilly. Lovely to have you here.
Wonderful. Evening, Phil. Oh, Paul.
Paul.
Who's Phil? There's your next link.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Priscilla. That's a lovely name.
I like the lipstick.
Hi, Lorraine. She's lovely. She's a lovely lady. She's from Scotland. Yeah, I know Lorraine.
What part of Scotland?
I don't know.
Wherever it's going to be wet
and cold, I guess. Bernadine. Hi, Bernadine. Hope you're well.
And you're the boss.
Hi, Mary.
Mary. Double bubble.
Okay, right. So I suppose I've got to do my stuff now. Right, let's get to it. I see who's coming. Okay, I've got a lady that's coming in, and as this lady comes in, she comes in with, she's full of energy. She's buzzing, busy, busy, busy. And I know that she would be an elderly lady. And to me, as she blends with me, I feel like I reached a good age. I know my hair, I've got really, I would have had she's making me look at her hair, and I know it's got it's been set, but it's in a little small curl as she blends with me. I know that I really suffered walking and getting around when I was here. My mobility was she's just saying, she's got frustrated with it. That's how she's making me feel. She's putting that energy through to me. But I do feel that there was issues going on with my tummy area with this lady, and I know though when I was well though, I'm constantly busy. I got everything in place. My house is in spot condition. I'm looking around her home. She's showing me her home now, and I know as I look at it, she didn't have much, but what she had was love, and that is the energy that she's bringing forward. Okay. That's funny because I've got a French connection saying I'm asking her where. Yeah, I've got a French connection. I'm asking her where she come from, and she's saying France. So there's a France connection. If it's not hard, there's definitely who I'm going to connect with. Is something to do with France there. I know that she did telling me though she did struggle with her eating as well. I feel like she would have had to eat soft stuff, and then what she's actually showing me, it would have been scrambled egg as well. So I know that that's what she would have done. I know that there would be a Mary connection, but also a Peggy that would be spirit side as well with that. But also whoever I'm connecting with today, as there is connection, then they're having issues with their stomach area as well, because she's bringing that to me. If I'm connecting with you, if you can take any of this, please let me know, so I can just keep bringing her forward. I'm still going to work with her. I believe though there is okay, something to do. What she's showing me now in my mind is a screen. I've got a screen. Something to do with a screen. Okay, what are you showing me? You know, like one of those bifold screens that you've got. Belgium and eating scrambled eggs. Okay, with you, Stacey. Okay, let me carry on. Would you understand what the lady sounds like my mum, apart from the France? Her mum's name was Peggy. Best friend was Mary. Okay. All right. Okay, actually, Heidi, I feel like I am with you, but would you understand there is a France, something to do with France that's happened here? Because she literally says France. There's a France connection somewhere. Let me keep working with her with this. But I literally want to say, she wants to say there was definitely issues going around her care, about her care. Near the latter part of her life, and whoever I'm connecting with, she is literally saying to me that as if you had to shout and scream to get the right care and the right support for her. Okay. She's mentioning, I want to say there's two children. I don't know if she's one of two or there's two children that connect. I've got to go to October. Okay. Okay, someone else. Okay. I've got to go to October, but I want to say there would be a passing in October, and I'm seeing around the 12th of October there on that. So but definitely a passing in October. A lot of love in October. Actually, I feel there's more than one passing that would be in October. Issues with care. Okay, Wendy. Okay, I did feel like I was with Heidi, but can't take the France. Went on day trip. Issues with care. We had to care for her with a little help. Okay, okay. So I've got two. Okay, and she passed in October. Okay. If Wendy, if you understand the October, if you let me know. But I do feel I'm actually with Heidi, but I'll keep going on that. And also at the moment, Heidi, would you understand that I want to put some boxing gloves on with you. I feel like there's a little bit of a battle that you're going through, and I want to put these boxing gloves on you, and she's coming in to bring you that strength, because this lady, to me, when she spoke, 31st, okay, I definitely felt two, though. There is definitely another anniversary that would be. Okay, me and my sister, and so two children. Okay. Let me keep going. All right. But I just feel like at the moment I need to come and put them gloves on. I need to give you that bit of strength, because this lady would say things that what needed to be saying. So she's literally coming in to bring that energy forward for you. And also someone that recently. Yeah, 100%. And someone recently as well, Heidi, you'd understand that someone at the moment is in need of dentist as well. I feel like they're really frustrated. They're not getting the dentist. They need to get to a dentist, but they can't find one. I know that there would be issues there. Also, I keep hearing the name Darren. Darren would be here on the earth. So I want to send some healing and some love there. And also I know that March, the 15th of March would be important around that time, would be important also. Okay. Okay, what she's showing me now is like as if I've got so many. She showed me a paint pot, and it's got loads of different colours. And the colour that's coming out is not very nice. And to me, this is symbolic. I just feel like there's a lot of mixing and stuff going on around you. You need a dentist as well. Okay, I definitely feel like I'm with you, Heidi. But yeah, I feel like people are mixing things up. And the colour that's coming out is not a very nice colour. This is a first for me because they've not done this to me before. But yeah, I just feel like that, you've got to use that strength, and I feel like you've got to stop listening to everyone else. Don't know, Darren, the 5th of March, not the 15th. Okay. Okay, there's definitely a connection to a Darren that would be on the earth. And I want to say it connects to a Linda on that. Okay, so I definitely got. Can you keep hold of the 15th of March for me, because I do feel that's what I've heard. If that makes sense. Also, she's telling me there would be something that would be planted in her memory, and I feel it's got purple flowers. I should know. Learn my flowers. I'm absolutely rubbish. But it's no, actually, what is that? What's it called? A hydrangea, but it's like a purple colour on that. So I know that there'd be something that would be planted in her memory. Also, I want to say there must be a recent passing around you also, because she's just mentioning the passing around that literally has happened, I want to say, in the last couple of months. I hope you can understand that. So she's just bringing that love and that healing energy around. I know this lady liked to bake cakes, but again, she's given me a wooden spoon and mixing, so I'm not sure if that she's still making me try and get that message around, is to step back and use that step back and don't stop listening to everything else that's going on around you. But I do feel I like to bake with her, and I want to say I like but I'm baking cakes with her. She loves cakes, but I feel this was a time that you'd be with her and you connect, and those connections, you know, that love and talks, and she not past, but oh, bless you. Okay. But you do understand that it's been quite hard for the last 2 months, but my love's with you, sending love and healing your way. But I just literally just want to say that connection when you was those memories of you making cakes, the fairy cakes, and I know that you would have put loads of hundreds and thousands and those silver balls on. She's just mentioning, so that time and those connections and their memories with their. And also she keeps telling me she was forever telling you to pull your socks up as well, because I feel like they would always fall down. So I know that that's what she's telling me. Okay, and she'll round me up and she'll okay, all right. But yeah, she's just making me there. I just want to say she comes in with a lot of love, but a lot of strength. Okay, she wants you to remember who you are. She wants you to remember where you come from. And she's literally just saying, tap into that strength and that love that's around you, from spirit, from all those around you, and yeah, and the socks. Yeah, bless you. I knew she was saying your socks. Okay, but you're quite clumsy as well, Heidi, I believe. She's making me feel like you're always tripping over your own feet, especially when you was younger. She's telling me you've got better now, and you've slowed yourself down. But I want to say, okay, all right, she's just stopped me because she wants me to stop jibber jabbing, but she's literally just saying, check the paperwork, something to do with the paperwork. It's quite important. So I hope that means something to you. But she loves you very much, and she's around you at the moment. Okay, I can smell vanilla. A vanilla. Obviously, that's probably coming back to the cake making, but yeah, she's bringing me vanilla in. So I wonder if you've been smelling that, because that's what I can smell. Yeah, and yeah, she loves you very much. And please take her love, and thank you very much for working with me, Heidi. Yeah, bless you. First one.
Lovely.
Can't pronounce that. Hi, well, Foley. Forgive me if I can't say your name. But yeah, bless you. Welcome. Hi, Yantel. Lovely to see you.
And David, evening. And Jeannie, hi. Let us know where you're from. Hazel, is that right? Hazel? Sorry if we say it wrongly. We should put our glasses on, shouldn't we, really, as well? Thought that's going to help with the pronunciation. Evening, Terry. It was a beautiful message. It was absolutely beautiful, and I'm sure that means a lot to Heidi. There you go. She needed some support this evening, so that's wonderful. And confirmation for you, because you were spot on. Brilliant.
Bless you. Thank you. Okay. Is that all the hellos? Shall I carry on? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I've got a gentleman that's coming in, and I know this gentleman. So as he jumps in, he makes me feel strong. Okay, as he blends with me, and I know he wouldn't have been a great age when he passed. I feel like I'm in my 50s, 53 something, so I know it wouldn't have been a great age when I passed, but he's making me feel that I was literally here 1 minute and I'm gone the next. It's literally a shock to everyone. He's just saying to me, I fell down dead, and that was his manner anyway. He comes out, he was a straight to the point gentleman, as he blends with me. I know with him, okay, I always get these sort of people. I know that he's a gentleman that would have had his hands in many pots, many avenues. So I want to say some legitimate and some not quite, with him. Okay, but he was a gentleman that didn't like people messing him around. And he was a gentleman, if they messed him around, that was it, they were gone out of his life. And you know, even though he wasn't very forgiving. That's the way I feel with him. I'm literally okay, I want to connect to my I feel it's a daughter or okay. I feel I want to connect to my daughter. And I feel like at the moment, wherever I am going to, I know that there's I just feel that there must have been a recent passing, not his, but there's been a recent passing around you. Just a lot of emotion around you at the moment. If you can let me know if anyone can take this gentleman. He's 53 now, okay, 53, and he literally was here 1 minute and he's gone the next. It's around, okay. My brother died 6 weeks apart, 51 and 50 brothers, okay. Would you understand that the one that I'm blending with, he would have been a bit, he would literally have his hands in many things, and I'm sort of a little bit of a wheeler dealer, and I know that I have to get, I want to say a bargain, you know, like I wouldn't want to pay top money for things with him, and yeah, and that's what he makes me feel. Okay, it's also like showing me that he obviously get things and then pass it on. He's like literally like a salesman. Could you be your brother as well? Okay, that's what it makes me feel. But I know some of the things that he's making me feel that definitely wasn't legit, all of it. Okay, so I know that I've got that sort of gentleman with him. I know I feel like I've got a bit one of those. I've definitely got some gold around my neck with him, and I know that there would be a watch that would be. Christine Lacey, you understand that very much so. Okay, always looking for a bargain. Yeah, and would you understand there must be a watch that would still be here, but do you know what, it makes me feel like if it's not a Rolex, it's something that's that looks quite similar. Not that I know what Rolexes are, but he's making me feel that it's quite an expensive watch, so something like that. So Rolex was put in my mind, but I don't know if it's real. That's the way he's coming with that. I know I want to talk about April with this gentleman. I'm feeling like around the 9th of April would be significant. You know what? I'm asking him why, what birthday or anniversary, and he's just saying 9th of April. As he just keeps saying 9th of April. Okay. Okay. Do you know what he's showing me now? I don't know if, Christine, that you're having issues with your washing machine at the moment, because he's just showing me a washing machine, but as if it's all taken apart. But if you don't understand that, I'm going to have to ask him what he's trying to show me. If you can let me know on that. Okay, I can take this and to recent passing, but wasn't Dad. Okay. Okay. His girlfriend has the watch. Okay. Let me keep going then. But which one? April I can take, but the 10th I was pretty close. But which one of you at the moment is having issues with the washing machine? And then I know that that's where I'm going. And also someone must, not the washing machine. Okay. And also someone must be at the moment having something to do with their eyes, issues going on with their eyes. If you can let me know on that. Ninth and was I was in hospital. Okay. Washing machine, yes. Okay. But would you understand as well, symbolically with the washing machine, if that I want to say your birthday's 11th of April, would you understand that he's talking about symbolically, he's talking about don't air your dirty washing in public. Okay, so I don't know what's been going on around you. I just feel like I need to keep things to myself. I need to keep things to my chest. In fact, washing machine is me. Okay, so Tracy. So they're still catching up. I forget about that. It's so difficult sometimes. Okay. I know this gentleman, he's making me feel that he would have liked a cigarette. Yes, losing your vision. Bless you, Tracy. I know that he would have liked a cigarette, and I know I would have liked a pint, but lager with this gentleman. And also there must be a celebration, a birthday that's coming up, because he wants to have a drink with someone. So I know that there would be a birthday that would be coming up also. Okay, I always understand, and yes, I am. Okay, and also I always get this when things need saying. I always get this feeling around my throat that it needs to be cleared. So I feel like words need to be spoken, and it's as if I say truths need to be told. Obviously, it's your own free will, but I literally just want to say he's bringing that energy there. Okay. I want to say he's really confident gentleman. He's bringing in that strength, and do you know what? He's literally putting his leather jacket over his shoulder, and he's just saying, "Get on with it," and he's whistling away with that. I hope you understand that what he would have done. I feel like I'm really good also at building as well. I do a little bit of building, but that was not his main job. I really feel like I've got my hands in many pots. That's what he keeps reminding. Yes, and pints. And yes, birthday on way. Perfect. Brilliant. Okay. I just want to say, yeah, literally, Tracy, he's just saying to you, um, it's giving you like a kick up the bum, really, to come in and just saying that it's up to you, but I just feel like I want to say get on with it, and yeah. Okay, you must understand the Jim Reeves as well, with him, because I've got the Jim Reeves. Trying to get. I know that he's mentioning Jim Reeves. He's not giving me which one, but I know I've got. Oh, actually, he's giving me. God, what is it? Oh God, I'm not singing. I don't know the words. I'm not singing. I refuse. But I know it's something to do with the phone. I don't know which one, but yeah, yeah, I'm not singing because I know he liked to sing actually, but I'm definitely not singing. But please, I want to say, take his love, but take his I want to say his confidence, and that's the energy. Yeah, that's the song. Put your sweet lips a little bit close to the phone. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that song. Put your sweet lips a little bit closer to the phone. Yeah. But I just literally just wants to say, take his strength and his confidence and move forwards, Tracy, because he's behind you. Okay, thank you very much for working with me. Over to you, Sarah.
Thank you. Lovely. Lovely. Actually, it was quite a nice character, isn't he? So, yeah. Anyway, okay. So, have we got any more people we need to say hello to, or are we just going straight into the messages? Lovely. Okay, so I do have a gentleman that's standing behind me, and he's playing with my hair. And I almost feel this is something he would have done when he was on Earth, twiddle and mess about with somebody's hair as well. But he's doing it now, so you must feel him around you. He wants you to know he's okay, and this is the main thing. He said he got quite poorly towards the end of his life. I'm seeing an older man, not a younger man. I want to be in my 70s, he's telling me. He would have been admitted to a hospital. I don't want to go into too much details, but he said it's important to let you know he did have tubes down his throat. He said that you need that proof to allow you to know it's him. He's just given me the name John. I feel John is on the earth plane because I want to be telling him I'm okay. So there's some kind of connection there with John that I have to let you know that I'm okay as well. He's telling me 1 minute I was okay, the next minute I was rushed off. And we're just going to leave it there because he said we don't need to go into all of it, but you needed that proof there as well. I've also got the name Sandra that he's just given me as well. And I've just been given the 12th of the month, and I'm just asking you, I want the 12th of April. I want the 12th of April as well. And I want to go to May as well. So there's going to be another birthday. So the 12th of April is a birthday, and I want to go to May as well there. He's telling me he would have needed a walking stick to walk with. He preferred his slippers as well. He's also telling me he was a little bit on the grouchy side because he just felt like sometimes he'd been left behind. And I'm asking him what he means by that. He found getting older hard, he's telling me, and he wanted to still be young and be able to do everything he wanted to. He's telling me he was a very active man throughout his life. Jilly, you think it's your dad, okay. He's telling me he was a very active man when he was younger. I like to be doing stuff constantly, and I like to try new things as well. And he's telling me he would have liked to try DIY at home as well as doing his job. I didn't work in building the area, but I would like to try and do my own things. He said, I like to save money. John is his name and my brother's. Right, okay, lovely, Julie. He's telling me that he likes to save money if he can because he worked hard to get what he got and he didn't want to waste it. That's what he's telling me there. But I could be grumpy. I didn't want people to know that I was always okay. I hope you understand what he's trying to say there. I had a grumpy outlook in life, he's telling me. And he's also telling me if that was you told me it was black, I will tell you it was red. So he was that kind of guy there as well. He also told me he'd like to have the last word, even if I was wrong. Hope you understand this, Jilly, if you can confirm that as well. And he's just taken me to a beach hut. So there must be memories of going to that beach hut year in, year out, April the 9th and May, yes, grumpy, haha, okay. He's also talking about the beach hut, it's memories, and he's just put the handkerchief on my head as well. So he would have had a fun side to him as well. He said, let's not forget the ice cream. And he's telling me when they did have those restful days, and I don't feel it would have been, sounds like my dad too, he was grumpy, Sandra, that mum.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, it's about the beach hut, going to the beach hut. I don't feel there was big holidays. There was these days where we would just pack up and go. And he said we took our own lunch, but we would have that ice cream on there as a little treat as well. And we had fun. He's also telling me that not always grumpy, we called him Victor because of grumpy towards the end, bless. He's also telling me he became forgetful. You understand the beach hut, lovely. He tells me he became forgetful, not like a dementia form, just selective. He just said selective memory. He said I would remember what I wanted to remember, not always when I wanted to, or when you were trying to make him remember. I had budgies as well. You must remember the budgies, he said. And let's talk about the back gate. Hope you understand about. He said it creaked. It's almost like it didn't actually catch on the latch because I've got a creaky back gate. So hope you understand where that is. That's now, Jilly. Do you understand that on Earth? Because he's just saying it's still happening. So let me know if you understand that as well. And he's also telling me once he got hold of something, he wouldn't let things drop. He kept gnawing away like on an old bone, he's telling me as well. He was very expressive with his words as well. He would have had a smaller kitchen, so he's just taken me to a kitchen, and he would have had a small brown table in there. Yes, Dad, selective memory. Yes, budgies, wonderful. And he's telling me I would have sat and eaten my meals at that table, and I almost feel there was only one chair there too. And selected hearing, he's just said, when I wanted to. But he liked his paper, but he'd go straight to the back, so it's the sports pages or whatever that is at the back of the paper. He liked the back of the paper, he's telling me. He's just talked about Torquay. He's just given me Torquay, so I hope you understand about Torquay. And we've got to look forward. I fixed Mum gates with Dad's tools. Brilliant. Okay, Julie, he's saying you need to look forward to the future and not dwell on the past, he's telling me. He says it's okay, it's hard, he's telling me. That's okay too. We are allowed to be upset. We are allowed to have all those emotions. But he's telling me if he was here now, he said he would be telling you the same, we've got to move forward. So he was quite matter of fact as well how he spoke too. Not sure about the table. Yes, paper sports page. Lovely. He said you're taking too much time thinking things through, and I can't get my words out. There's something about false teeth or not fitting properly because I'm trying to pronounce them, but it's something in my mouth is stopping me from saying that. She said he's telling me there's an engagement ring that is now worn on the opposite hand, Julie. So I hope you understand, and it must have a blue ring because I'm seeing a blue stone in a blue stone in there as well. He wants you to go forward. You deserve to go forward. Don't hold yourself back. He would say that. Don't hold you are holding yourself back, he's telling me. Go forward. Put what's happened in the past behind and go forward. I also feel if you're not working, there's a change of job role or something. There's something about a change around your job or a role. There's something about a change of job. But he's saying that's in a positive way. I still loved you, he's telling me. But he's just put babe there. I hope you understand why he's just added the babe. There's something about calling somebody babe or adding it into how he would have done that. I understand the ring. I am going to leave his love with you. He said, remember about when we went to the circus, and I want to talk about the lions that he's talking about lions. So it would have been the time when they had the animals there. I am going to leave his love with you. But he used that. He's just said, I used to swap the slides with the paper as well. So it's memories for you, and he is smiling with that as well. I've got a birthday in December as well, and I want to be about the 9th as well. He's just throwing all this other information in there. And I want to go to September for another birthday, but I want a passing in September. So there's 2 things in September there. And there's a passing now, and we are in February, so there'll be a passing that you'll be remembering now. Take his love, and thank you for working with me. Thank you. Yes, he would have said that. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to have the first lady that comes in tonight. So have I got time to do another one, because we're going to be called to time, or should I let Sarah?
It's all right, carry on, Sarah. It's fine.
I'll do a very quick one because I've got a lady here. I've got the name Helen being called out, and I know I've got a gran vibration there. I was a younger gran, she's saying, so I wasn't an older gran like you refer to as Shreddy's granny. I was a younger one. I would have been running around with grandchildren. I would have been a big part of their family. I was still slim. I was still agile, and I just loved life. She's got such a big smile on her face. She said I was a big personality, but I was small in stature and I was slim. She's saying I was slim, and she's saying I kept my figure. That was important to her. She had blonde hair, she's showing me. I've got a bit of a wave on it, but I'm not curly. I've got a bit of a wave in, and I like my lippy because she's just putting lippy on. And she would have had a few freckles, she's showing me, a few freckles. I was quite fast talking because I want to talk fast now, and she's saying I was fast talking. She's also just given me the name Jilly, and I've forgotten the name that she gave me just now, but I've got to give the name Jilly as well. So anybody understand this information as well? I've also just heard Hertfordshire. There's some connection up wherever Hertfordshire is, and she's laughing. She's got such a chuckle. So please, if you understand that, and I've got to give you Robert. Robert is still on Earth, she's telling me, Robert. She said I was very creative. I could turn something old into something new, and I could make lots of different things as well. I was a good homemaker. I didn't work because I brought up the children. That was work. That was work. I kept my home beautifully, she's saying as well. We've got to talk about Dennis as well. Dennis is related to her somehow as a partner. I won't actually feel it is partner. So if anybody understands all this information, type in there for me. Evening, Elaine. Just type in if you understand her. She didn't come. She's talking about when she was in 50s. So I was very agile in my 50s, and my 60s I was okay, and then my 70s I started to slow down, but it didn't stop me being involved with family, looking after grandchildren. I still embrace that as well. She's given me the 9th of May, and she's given me the June. I want a birthday in June, and I want a passing in June. So can anybody understand that? Type in if you can. Type it in. Not yet. I'm asking her to give me something more. I've also got family down in Yorkshire, and she said it's down in Yorkshire, not across. She's down in Yorkshire. Family members there. I've got a brother. She's telling me I've got a brother, and I've got to give the name David. There's a David connection there. I've got 3 grandchildren, she's telling me, 3 grandchildren. I don't feel they're from the same household, so I feel there's 2 and 1, and 1 on the way. Asking her to give me more information. I've also just been shown a dog. Is it a Springer Spaniel in spirit? Oh, give me more. I love life. And I love my family. I need to get a message to my family that I'm okay. Anybody understand any of that information? If not, that's absolutely fine too. She's just given me the song Tulips in Amsterdam. She's given me a big bunch of pink tulips as well. So I am going to leave that with you. Hopefully somebody will find it and be able to take that information. She's also given me the name Margaret, and she said Margaret is still here on Earth, so understand she is there. I just want everybody to know I am still running with the children, and I'm hearing their chuckles and their laughter. So okay, I've just been told only the people that subscribe, I can't get my words out, subscribe to the channel can actually put in chat. So whoever can understand this that can't type in, take her love, know that she's okay. She's telling me there was a pendant with two photos one side. So I feel it's an oval pendant she's showing me. It's got 2 pictures one side and another picture the other side. Know that she's okay and take her love and take her tulips. And thank you, and I hope you understand the message. And I've got to blow you a kiss. And she's saying, I love you all, darling. So take her love. Thank you. Over to you, Sarah.
Okay, thank you. Right, okay. I've got a lady that's joining me, and as she blends with me, I want to say this lady, she wasn't a great age when she passed. I'm actually feeling like what I'm seeing is about 48 around that time. I want to say this lady though, she comes in, and I keep hearing the song Superwoman by Alicia Keys, and I know that she was a woman that I want to say that she would. I feel like if she had I feel like she had cancer. I know that she was strong. She didn't show people how strong she was. She kept things back, and I look at her. I want to say she's beautiful. I feel like my hair was quite down to here, but I feel like I would have I lost my hair, and I know that I would have wore scarves with her. But I want to say she styled it out. She embraced it. She literally just got on with it. She was a lady that had this strength about her. She had this fight. It's quite significant. This is quite significant. But also I know that she's telling me there would have been a kitten that would have gone to the spirit world as well. So whoever I'm connected with understand the kitten. But I want to say with this lady, what she makes me look like, what she's shown me, she would have wore boots that would have come over her knees. So I knew that she would have wore boots and jeans. But I want to say she, I keep hearing the name Linda, Linda, with her. And I also want to say whoever I'm connected with would understand December. And I actually feel that I would have passed, or there would be a passing would be in December with her. So if you can let me know if you understand a lady, I feel like I'm a friend. There's a friend connection here. I'm a lady that would pass late. I want to say 48. I'm seeing but late 40s with her, and she would have had cancer, and I know that she would have lost her hair, and I know that she would have this song is quite important. Alicia Keys Superwoman would be quite important, because I believe that it would have been played at her funeral. If you can let me know if you understand this lady. I definitely got a friendship vibration, and I want to say she's my buddy. She's my buddy. She was my buddy, my go-to. But whoever I'm connecting with would have understand and been the only one that would have seen the real pain that she was in, and still carried on to keep it normal for her. I know that she leaves a daughter and a son. I feel the daughter will be older and the son, and I know. Right. My daughter lives in Kingston. She's mentioned Kingston, so around that sort of town, Kingston, Surrey. I've got that she's putting that in my head, so I know I've got connections up London way. So I know that would be a connection there. Okay. Nothing yet. Okay. Oh, Tracy again. I can take this, Sarah. She was a friend and was 48. She passed, but I've had a message. Oh, bless you, Tracy. If I'm meant to be with you, this spirit's way of just saying, bringing that energy. If she's blending with me, but would you I know I gave you a message before, but she's bringing that. If it is for you, you must understand that the Alicia Keys Superwoman, that is quite important, because she wants to bring that energy to you as well, to bring you that power, like Wonder Woman, Superwoman, she wants to bring that energy. But as I say that, Wonder Woman, she's making me feel that there must have been memories where you would have been dressed up and you would have gone out for a fancy dress party. One of you, I believe it was her, that would be in the Wonder Woman outfit. Okay. And she's shown me also, Tracy, if I am with you, and this is for you, she's shown me you loved wearing baggy jumpers. I feel like she's shown me as if but you had one particular jumper, or she did, that she would have just worn the life out of, because she's shown me with all holes in and everything. But she said, I just feel like it made you feel, you can understand the song, but it made you feel safe. If it's not, I believe both of you might have had one, actually, because I could feel it from her and you, that you would have had these jumpers, like you was partners in crime, that sort of feeling that I get with her. I want to say she's coming in to say thank you for keeping it normal. Thank you for keeping things just normal, because everyone else kept asking if she was all right, but you just carried on. Yeah, and she's literally she's just saying that everyone kept asking how I was, and some days I just didn't want to answer, but you just came in and you carried on, you made the tea, you put the kettle on, and you just carried on, and that's quite important with the message that she's bringing forward. She's saying she loves you very much, and I want to say Chick, actually, she loves you very much, Chick, and I know that she's pinching my cheek as that, but I feel that pinching of the cheek would have happened when she couldn't I want to say communicate like that with her. So I just feel like I've got that. Always wore baggy jumpers. Oh, bless you. Okay. But she's she's just saying thank you for keeping her normal, keeping her sane. But please take her love, her respect. And I want to just say, she's also saying thank you for keeping an eye out on the children. And please take her love, and thank you very much for taking her, Tracy. Beautiful lady, really trendy lady. Loved her, loved working with her energy. Thank you. Okay, are we finishing now, Richard, or should we? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she called you Chick. Oh, bless her. Thank you, Tracy. Okay. Okay. Don't forget to join in tomorrow. I need to put my teeth in. Join in tomorrow for the Divine Service with Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, and that's at 11 a.m. with Barbara Potts. Is that right? Yeah, and amazing service, and we're super grateful. Everyone's super grateful for Richard being able to do this for Wimbledon, so that we can carry on bringing the messages to those that can't actually get to the church, obviously, by why it's closed. Okay. Can you say that one, Sarah?
Tomorrow evening, you've got the evening of development with Marcus Latzer. So start at 8 o'clock and do join in and tune in.
Okay, just remember, guys, if you subscribe to Spiritual Productions TV, if you hit the bell, then it will give you notifications of what's coming up, and obviously you can set reminders and everything. That's all we can do. Let's support Spiritual SPTV, and just don't forget to subscribe. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Sarah, for working with me always.
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you to Richard for hosting it for us and allowing us to be able to connect with people, because we couldn't do it without his support here, and we couldn't also pass on the messages without your support either. And we both just love being able to connect with spirit. So thank you to everybody that's joined us this evening. So thank you so much, and have a lovely weekend. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning at 11, and is it tomorrow evening as well?
Yeah, 8 p.m.
Yeah. At 8 o'clock. So, and enjoy yourself, and thank you very much.
Yeah, keep safe, everybody. And just if things are having a hard day, if you can't find if you're finding it really hard, then try and find one or two things that are positive around you, like the love of your family, your home, your warmth of having a bath, those little things. And the more you focus on the little things, then they hopefully bring that positive energy around you. But lots of love to everyone, and thank you for bringing your loved ones so we can work in the way that we do. Bless you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Richard. Thank you.